Alright, here we are in the van again after work. Oh yeah, always love onions. Anyway, tonight we'll be having steak and eggs. So I'm going to leave the onions laying in the pan, simmering for a little while longer before I even add that to it. And I'm gonna go with a good old classic. Oh man, I love this stuff. Anyway, we're definitely gonna need some of this for the eggs. But for right now, we got the onions simmering. Sauteing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term actually is, but you know. Yeah. Here it is. Almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I worked. Finally got me a gym membership, so living in a van now, I have a place to go shower after work and such. Which is, you know, what everybody talks about living in vans, where to shower. Huh? You know, a lot of people just have a gym membership. You never know. I might get motivated and pick up a weight. I doubt it. But you never know. But for right now, I'm more concerned with dinner. Put me a nice cold refreshment. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything, so I'm going to keep this off the camera. Well, as much as I can. So, I haven't come up with any exotic recipes or anything. I'm still basically concentrating most of my meals around a steak. I thought about having shrimp again, but tonight I want eggs with my steak. And I know me, I'll try to make fried eggs. They'll end up scrambled, so I'm just going to make scrambled eggs. Which are just as good, in my opinion. I don't know. I like fried eggs. They make really good sandwiches, but I can't have the yolk runny. Pardon the way I say this, but I don't want to bite into it and it get off in my mouth. That's just, I can't do that. I can't have a runny yolk. It's just gross to me. To those who like it that way, whatever. That's just not something I can do. So I'm totally fine with scrambled eggs. I do need to go to the grocery store tomorrow and get some more cheese and probably another jug of milk. I don't know. But I'm almost out of cheese, and I don't like that. Cheese is one of the important food groups, in my opinion. And some strong onions, man. Got the eyes burning a little bit. I'm going to cut on some fans. I would turn on the air conditioner, but this stove and the air conditioner both at the same time would probably pull more than those batteries are supposed to handle. Those SOK batteries have a max charge and discharge rate of 50 amps, and shoot, this stove's pulling probably 35 by itself. I know the air conditioner does. The air conditioner usually pulls anywhere between 32 and 36 amps, so I have to turn it off to cook. But I will give these batteries some credit. They're really good batteries, because the other night I cooked for 36 minutes, and by the time I was done cooking, that one battery had only gone down for 16%. It was down to 84% state of charge by the time I was done cooking. So I really like these SOK batteries. But I've been looking at Rich Solar's 200 amp hour lithium batteries, and they have a max charge and discharge rate of 100 amp. So, I don't know. I'm a thinking. But them things are $1,000 a piece. I mean, these SOK 206 amp hour batteries aren't cheap either. They're usually $1,000 a piece. I found them on sale for $650 a piece, and I'd been wanting them for a year or so, so I went ahead and got me some. Now I'm looking at something else. But you know, always different, always something different, always improving or whatever. I love the smell of onions cooking. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still waiting on some people to send me some recipes or something. If any one of y'all has your favorite dinner or something you really like to cook, shoot me a message, send me a comment. You know, let me know. I'm always looking to try new recipes and new meals with this new direction I'm taking my channel in on the what can I cook in a van tonight. So it's not always just gonna be steak. I need more ideas. Come on, people, help me out, because I am no chef and my cooking skills and ideas are very basic. So I want to try more things. I want to see just what all I can cook in a van. Anyway, I'm going to let these onions simmer on low for a little while, season the meat up, and probably just continue rambling. No, because hell, I'm even boring myself right now. I'm going to pause the video recording and proceed with this, and I'll be back shortly with more progress on dinner. Okay, I'm back, and I've got the steak in the pan, covered in the onions. I'm using a little Old Bay seasoning. I know a lot of people say it's for fish and shrimp and stuff like that, which is great on. I mean, I love to throw some shrimp in a bag, cooked shrimp in a bag with some Old Bay seasoning, and shake it up and just munch on it. But I wanted to try it on the steak and see how it does. So be it. It could go either way. Either it's really, really good or not. Either way, I'm going to eat the steak. But yeah, oh man, I love that sound. Sizzling. Got the onions going up in there. There's all kinds of juices. I poured a little bit of beer in the pan. Just a little bit. Not much, but you know. Just seeing how this kind of turns out. Of course, that's in the way. There we go, move that. I'll get a little garlic salt and a little Old Bay seasoning in there. Usually I like to dump a lot of shredded cheese in with my eggs when I'm cooking them, but I don't have any tonight, so it's just eggs. So I'll probably put a little garlic salt in those, and of course, my favorite sauce in the world, Cholula. Once again, not sponsored by anybody. These are just things I enjoy. Oh man, look at that. Ain't that just a pretty sight? Oh yeah. And we're going to let that cook in some of that. And of course we got to put the onions on there. Gotta let the steak cook with the onions on it. Or, that's my opinion. I don't know, I think it somehow adds more flavor into the meat. I don't know if it does. This is just the way I do it. So yeah, there's that part of it. There we go. Yeah, I'm missing a panel out of my ceiling because I put 2 more solar panels on the roof. And I had to drill a hole for some cables, which I haven't tucked away and done all correctly yet. I did all I could just to get the daggum system hooked up by the time it was by the time my weekend was over. So this weekend I will do some tidying up on some wires and such. And I'm thinking about cutting a channel in this green insulation across there to hide the wires so I can put the board back up. Because this ain't nothing but pallet wood. I mean, I was working at an auto parts store in Texas and I saw a couple really nice pallets, so I took them apart and made me a ceiling out of it. Now, I found a nice sheet of plywood. It's real thin, I think it's 1/8. And the print on it looks like pallet wood. Like somebody made a wall out of pallet wood. I'm probably going to go with that as my inner ceiling. Because 1, it'll be lighter. 2, I think it'll look better. And 3, once I put some wooden strips across these cross members and put that up, I'll have room for another layer of insulation. Which I've got a hold of some rock wool insulation I'm going to stuff in that ceiling because it gets quite warm over here in North Carolina. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about or from around here. If you're around here, you know how hot it's been getting the past little bit. It was very mild for the last couple months, but here in the last week or so, it's been getting real toasty. Real warm up in here, but hey, it's summertime. What do you expect? Alright, that's going to come out the pan. We're going to put that right here on the plate. Onions and all. Oh yeah. I'm leaving some of these onions in the pan. Not the big slices, but the diced pieces I'm going to leave in the pan to cook right into the eggs. A small chunk of butter. Set that over here out the way. I do need the fork though. There we go. Butter that whole thing up so them onions don't start sticking to this pan. I'd hate to burn them up. As I stated before, this would be so much better with shredded cheese, but just don't seem to have any tonight. I went to the grocery store the other day and totally forgot to get shredded cheese. And the grocery store I go to has a really good type of shredded cheese. It's got the Monterey Jack and the jalapeno flavors and all that stuff. I like jalapeno on almost anything. I mean, just about anything. Walmart did have some Velveeta brand American cheese slices with jalapeno all in it. That was real good. I was buying 2 or 3 packs at a time. I'd put them in the freezer. Well, guess what? They don't have it anymore. Get us used to something that we like and then take it away. I don't like that. But anyway, there's other stuff out there. There's other stores. But I haven't found that Velveeta American cheese slices with jalapeno in it. And if any of y'all know where I can find some, please let me know. I will go stock up. I will put a case of that in my freezer. That is some really good stuff. I mean, sandwiches, eggs, every bit of it, anything. But, you know, here we go. We're just going to put some eggs. There's onions all in that. Oh, that's getting real close. I'm going to set the phone down so I don't burn these up. And I know I'm supposed to beat the eggs in a bowl with milk and all that to make them fluffier and all that stuff, but guess what? I'm not gonna. I don't have a sink in here, so a bowl with raw eggs in it would be difficult to clean. So I just throw the eggs in the pan where they cook. I mean, it's good enough. Oh yeah. And there we go. Steak and eggs for dinner tonight. Cooked in a van. Brought to you by What Can I Cook in a Van? I'm a dork. I know it. Anyway, I'm going to chow down. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I hope all is well. And until next time, happy trails.